The next cocktail that we're gonna make is the only cocktail in this perhaps that doesn't either have rum or cachaça in it or some derivative of sugarcane. It's the Pegu Club. The Pegu Club was famous for this drink that we're gonna create for you. And what's so cool about this drink is that this is sort of like the granddaddy in a way of a ton of drinks, the Cosmopolitan being one of them. This is a sour. This is a gin sour. And what makes that is the fact that you've got a spirit, you've got a liqueur / sweetener of some type, and then you've got your acid. And that's a sour. That works for a margarita, that works for a sidecar, that works for a daiquiri. All of these things are a combination of liquor, sour, sweet, and it's sort of in different proportions. That is one of the notes that make a beautiful cocktail. In the Pegu Club, it's obviously gin because it's British, and the Brits love gin. It's gonna start with 2 hefty ounces of gin. I'm using Plymouth gin. It's something that's nice and smooth. In a cocktail that's gin dominated, you want to use a smoother gin. There is a lot of different recipes for a Pegu Club. It was debatably released in print anywhere between 1927 and 1930, if you believe that stuff. And it's going to have an ounce of Curacao to go with those 2 ounces of gin, and then 3/4 of lime juice. Dale DeGroff, one of the master mixologists, he muddles limes in this drink, and that's something that's pretty cool to do when you're muddling fruit. What you're doing is you're not just getting the juice, you're extracting the oils out of the skin, which are going to give the drink a whole new layer. The other things that are going in this drink are bitters, which are a really important ingredient. We're going to use a combination of orange bitters, a dash of each, a dash of orange bitters, and a dash of Angostura bitters. Angostura bitters are world famous. They originated in Trinidad, I want to say, and it's based off the bark of the Angostura tree. It was used to cure all kinds of ailments, as alcohol was throughout history. It was mixed with tonic water to cover up the taste of the quinine, which was also drank medicinally rather than for pleasure. It's a tropical drink made with gin. It's totally different than the rest of what we're having, and that's why we included it. And this cocktail looks and tastes like grapefruit, even though it doesn't have any in it. And I'm going to garnish this one with a little lime wedge. Everybody has a different opinion on garnish on this cocktail. Some people say wheel, some people say wedge, some people say peel. This one will be the least easy drinking one that you have, and that is part of the reason that this one is sort of a cult classic cocktail. If you go to a bar and you ask your bartender for a Pegu Club, 1, if you're in Atlanta, I'll be surprised if they can make it. 2, though, if they can make it, then you are going to have earned their respect because you have called for a drink that earns the bartender's salute.